Hello YouTube modelers. I'm about to start this Street Burner 70 Dodge Challenger TA 2-in-1. I originally bought this kit because I was going to build the white 70 Challenger from the movie Vanishing Point with Kowalski, but this is the TA version and not the RT, so it doesn't have the hood that I want. Even if I did have the hood, it wouldn't have the badging, so I decided to get the AMT Vanishing Point. So don't know why I'm having so much trouble opening this kit. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop the video so I can open it. Alright, so I'm glad that I stopped the camera because the lid was on really tight. So I'm just going to review the parts really quick. This is a buddy build between myself and Chris Donatone from CD Scale Models. Chris and I actually both met each other on YouTube, but I actually feel like I've known him for a long time because he actually grew up in the neighborhood right next to mine in the Bronx. So I think I'm a few years older than him, but we both know the same people and same fixtures or people that are known in the neighborhood. So we both grew up in the Bronx. So this is in no way a contest, but just a showmanship of different ways you can build the same model kit. I believe he has the same model kit, possibly the same issue. I don't know, maybe different box art, but definitely we're just going to build it and show you how two different builds of the same kit will look like. So I guess his car will probably look slightly different from mine unless we both think alike and we're going to paint it the same color. That would be funny. So let's just take a quick look at it. Everything's bagged in one bag. Usually the body is separated, but I guess it's okay if it gets scratched. Chrome. I will be unbagging it so we can see it much better. 4 tires. Okay, let me stop the camera and unbag it. Alright, all the parts are unbagged, so let's take a quick look. First, let's take a look at the body, because the body is pretty nice. Guess it's circular for the gas tank cap. Very nice. Not much of a headliner. Okay, so you have part of the fender already molded in the body. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the hood that came with it. I actually like the RT hoods. So I picked up a resin from Hearts Parts, and it's made especially for this model, so it should fit perfectly. Which it does. I think the hood plastic is actually much thicker, but everything lines up. It's made for Revell 1/24 scale. So that's the RT hood I like to use, not the gigantic hood scoop. That's just my taste because I'm conservative and a minimalist, so I actually like it more of a stock. That's why a lot of kits I always build stock. The color won't be a screaming neon or crazy purple or neon green or yellow or anything like that. It'll be a more conservative color. So this is the undercarriage. I guess the rear valance, steering, engine parts, door panels, very nice. The hood, for the hood scoop where you leave it open, which we saw already. Dash looks nice. seats, bucket seats, huge air cleaner, seat backs. Okay, very good. So it doesn't seem to be too many parts. Rear seats already molded in, fan belt, brake master cylinder, looks like, wheel backs, the front, won't focus. Okay, no name brand tires, the one-piece glass, so that should be easy with the 4 headlights. Just wondering where the rear tail lights are. The chrome pieces, which I'll dull down by spraying matte finish on it. I will not be using these drag tires, but we'll be using these factory slotted wheels. To black wash it, spray it with some matte finish to dull it down. Instruction sheets with the decal sheet. TA for the rear fender, all the different license plates. The Colorado one looks attractive. I like the mountain range. Or you could choose the Wisconsin. Okay, that looks very nice. Let's take a look at the instruction sheets. The color code, stock or custom. I'll probably be building stock. No dragster hood scoop. I have heard people say that this is more on the simple side, which is fine. And then the rear decal placement. Okay, so I'm going to be washing the parts. And then I'll probably start laying some paint. So I'll be back. Alright, so this is a status. I dulled down the chrome. And I black washed some of the wheels, as you can tell. I built some of the engine and I stuck the distributor in, but then I got tired, so I'm gonna do some more reading on the firing sequence on the distributor. I know they alternate, but I'm gonna drill some holes. I started to put the exhaust manifold and realized I should do the wiring first before I put the exhaust manifold. I'll never be able to drill the holes in there. So the distributors look pretty cool, so I'm going to see if I can give them a 90-degree bend as they go into the cylinder heads. But for the most part, I laid down some paint. That's the fan belt, dash. I already tried whitewashing the dials, but they didn't really come out quite that great. Radiator and fan. Back of the wheels. Seats, I did not paint them gloss, they're flat. Suspension. The brake master cylinder. Well, I want to focus. There we go. The inside the doors. I like the little Plymouth triangle. Not really a triangle, like a three-pointed star. In the middle of that wood grain insert, it's simulated wood grain. The air cleaner I painted orange, but it came out with a big glob, so I had to redo it because a lot of paint just kind of sat inside that nook, so I just had to scrape it. Steering wheel with the simulated wood grain. What else can I show you? Oh, the interior. Simulated wood grain. Door panels are going to go in. The resin hood, I sprayed the inside first with no primer, so it came out really weird because the plastic was not really prepped for painting yet. So thankfully I sprayed the inside first. That's how the paint reacted to the resin, so I'll definitely have to do the primer on the exterior because that's what really shows. The headline of the interior, of course, everything's black. Underneath chassis, the mirrors. Here are the mirrors. The rear. And the front nose. I have to black it out because I had flat black. I guess that's it. So what I was thinking of was put the male figure in there, see if I can do it. So back of the box of instructions. It's fairly simple. I just opened the box. So it's one of those where marketing, the box is big, but when you get it, there's not much to it. It's just the figures. The box definitely didn't have to be made this big. So here's the thing. This leg seems to be fine, but this one, I'm gonna have to cut it. Basically at elbows and knees, or below the elbow and knees, and straighten that leg out a little bit if I want him seated. I didn't think the gun was going to be in his finger, so I'm going to have to figure out a way of shaving that off. So I'm going to have to be creative with my plastic knife and see if I can reposition his legs so they're more in a seated, holding the steering wheel. But like I said, pretty ambitious plans for this, so I'll let you guys know. But pretty much, you know, it's just two figures. Nice accessories. Look at M4 with the equipment rack on top, the sliding rail, I mean, to load the equipment. So the engine, first time I'm wiring it like this, so boy, I have to study the firing sequence so I can alternate sides when I do the wiring. And then I have to figure out where to put the coil, because the one long one is for the coil. Alright, be back.